when John Vallely's story came to me, it said, "What do you tell your 9-year-old daughter when she asks you if she will live to see Christmas?" And I knew right away that was the story I was looking for. So here's a kid who's facing the greatest battle that anyone could face at 9, 10, 11 years old. And she realizes that faith and prayer is what will get her through. So that's really the power of the story for me, was that young child who takes the passed down teachings from her father, from Coach Wooden, and gives them back to her father, who is now helping other kids survive.
Well, certainly the battle that Erin went through when she was diagnosed as a 9-year-old was incredibly painful, which I do get to write about in the book, The Pyramid Principle. How do you recover from something like that? The struggle that a little girl at 9 years old would begin and fight for 2.5 years, almost 3 years. It's hard to describe. But for me and a lot of friends supporting Raising Children's Cancer Money so that we can change the world for all those kids.
He is doing something that was his pain and really turning it into deep purpose. That is tough. That is not an easy choice. That's what we all need to do, right? Is that whatever pain is coming in our hearts, to have the strength and fortitude and selflessness to turn it into great purpose, to relieve it for someone else. Wow.
John and Karen put themselves out there and to share a story that just is beyond painful. And I think the journey to know that even if you do go through significant loss, there is hope and you will come out the other side and there will be an army of people around you to support you. And that's really my hope for this book. The story is so incredibly beautiful and I'm just so honored to be part of it and continue to share this story as we march across campuses.
Unfortunately, there is also an enemy here with us. It is an enemy to all of us, including men, women, and especially children. That enemy is cancer, and it is an enemy that must be defeated.
Cancer touches all of us. Most likely you or someone in your immediate family has been diagnosed with cancer at some point. Every one of us has felt the need for courage. No one wants to hear the word cancer, especially when a child is involved. We are excited to share such a big, bold, and audacious goal to share gifts of courage with 400,000 families fighting cancer.
When we opened our doors in 1982, there was about a 20% survival rate of most pediatric cancers. Now, 43, 44 years later, that number really is up hovering in the 80s right now. Although 80% is still not enough.
I want this book to end up in the hands of the estimated 400,000 pediatric cancer patients and their families.
Join us today as we raise funds for a cause that truly matters. I've been to the hospitals with the Pediatric Cancer Research Foundation and seen the kids and met some unbelievable people. We have to do whatever we can to raise awareness and dollars to eradicate cancer.
Every contribution makes a real difference in lifting spirits, bringing courage, and empowering victory over cancer.
The Pyramid Principle gave me the courage to face my own hard places with hope and faith. The read is a beautiful distraction in my hard places. It reminds me that I'm not alone, and it provides principles to keep you moving on your journey. I'm asking you, please give, and together we will see victory against cancer.
Join generous partners in sharing courage with families fighting cancer.